Hello, my friends. Many apologies for the technical difficulties. I'm going to do this with my cell phone. I am Annette Hammond, your travelpreneur, and I'll be discussing travel mode wars. What do I mean by travel mode wars? Travel mode wars discussion today consists of land vacations versus cruises. Hello, can you hear me? Anyone there? Many apologies for starting late, technical difficulties. I'm doing this with my cell phone. I'm gonna make this happen today. So back again to travel mode wars. I want to know what you prefer for your travel mode wars. Do you prefer cruises, or do you prefer land vacations? What's most expensive? What's least expensive to you? With a land vacation, there's things to consider, as in your resort location, how many people you want to go with you, the cost of that resort, excursions and things to do in that location. Please tag friends. And once you get to your resort, what's the most important thing to you? We'll talk resorts right now. In my experience, I like resorts. I prefer cruises, and you all will see why later. In my experience, land vacations, to me, you'll have more time to visit different locations and to, just look around and see a little bit more in that country. Most of your land vacations and resorts are gonna be out of the country. So you get to move around the area a little bit, meet people, learn some of the cultures and customs, which is very good. And with your land vacations, you also, of course, you'll have the nighttime to stay over. And I'm just trying to see, what do you prefer? Do you prefer vacations on land when you have to fly and also have your resort? Or do you prefer vacations, cruise vacations on sea, where you'll have different locations, more locations to visit and see and things to do? Please tag friends. Tag friends. And also, back to my land vacations. Land vacations are, hello everyone, welcome. Land vacations are, to me, land vacations are least expensive compared to cruises. Why do I say it's least expensive compared to cruises? Because with your land vacations, of course, when it comes to the alcohol, of course, you're gonna have a better price, because your land vacations are gonna be all inclusive compared to your cruises, which are gonna be, with your cruises, you're going to have drink packages you must pay for, be it soda, be it alcohol, be it purchase of bottled water. There's going to be more expenses with your cruises. If anyone can tell me, how do you feel and what do you think about your land cruises? Your land vacations and your cruises. Can you hear me? I know I'm having some technical difficulties. The topic again is land vacations versus cruises. And with your cruises, so that's for land vacations. With your cruises, I prefer cruises because I'm a water gazer. With cruises, I know that I can look at the water all day if I want to. I'm a water gazer. Even when you go into and you port into land, you still, it's still the beach there. It's still land there near a beach, near the water. So I'm a water gazer. That's one of the reasons why I prefer cruises. And another reason is because with the cruises, it's constant entertainment. To me, the constant entertainment is fun because, the daytime and the evening, you will not get bored. As in a land vacation, you just have that location there and you're in one location. You're going to have big expenses. And with these cruises that I mentioned, the cruises are actually your standard cruises. These are not luxury cruises where you're going to have more things included in that cruise. You're going to have more things with your luxury vacations, as in spas, with your luxury cruises. Spas, you're going to have certain special meals. You may have excursions included as well with your luxury cruises. But I'm talking your standard cruises. How do you prefer your mode of travel? Would it be your standard cruise or will it be a land vacation? There's lots of things to consider between both of them. And the purpose here is to have you understand the differences between the two whenever you're planning your vacation. When you plan your vacation, be it land or be it cruise, it's going to be different things to consider. You have on your cruises, a lot of things are on the cruise ship, and also you have your excursions in different locations. You're going to port in different locations. You're going to see more. You may not have as much time to see things in that location, but you're going to visit more places. There's going to be more destinations for you. That's the other beauty of the cruise that I like. With your meals, that's another thing I like with your cruises. With your meals, it's all inclusive. Now, the good thing about the land vacation, meals are all inclusive with your all-inclusive vacations. Now, you got to make sure that your travelpreneur or your travel agent like myself can give you the insight on that as far as your meals, because all-inclusive sometimes is not all-inclusive, but most all-inclusives include your meals and drinks. When your meals are included, you have buffet choice, but of course you're going to have to pay for specialty restaurants. And with your land vacations, you're going to have different locations on that location, that land, where you can purchase food, which will be expensive, of course. That's one thing to consider. Expenses. That's the first topic. Expenses between your land and your cruises. With your land, the other expense, besides thinking food, drinks, you have to consider your all around location. What are you actually having to pay for? Excursions entertainment. What's better for you? What do you prefer? Excursions, entertainment, that's when you choose which have the better for you. For me, cruise, like I said, cruises before. Cruises is what I prefer for excursions and entertainment because you're going to different locations, you have more to see, and it's entertainment all day long. The other thing to consider is your flying on your land destinations, and most of them are going to be out of the country, and with your cruises, you're going to have you're going to go to your ports. It's going to be inland. It's going to me, that's least expensive. That's another reason why I like cruises, because ports are located everywhere. You can go to ports everywhere to where you don't have to worry about air expenses. So that's one thing to consider as well. With you being a traveler, what is your preference and why? Anybody out there? Any travelers? The purpose, again, and the topic of discussion is travel mode wars. What do you prefer? What is the most expensive? What is the least expensive? What do you like about each one? Anybody? Anybody out there? I don't know if I have. Just having some technical difficulties today. But again, I open the floor to questions. If you have any questions concerning travel, I know with COVID-19, we're at a pause right now in travel. Of course, travel is going to pick up really, really, really soon. Again, so if there are no questions, just know that do a replay, do a hashtag replay if you're going to catch this video, this Facebook Live later on, and I welcome you to my new Facebook fan page. Also, I'll have a YouTube page that I will be introducing you to as well and sending invites. Lots more to come for Travelpreneur Annette Hammond. Stay tuned for more. If there's no questions, as I say, remember to hashtag, and to know the purpose of this Facebook Live is to introduce you to the differences of land vacations and cruises. When you're planning your vacation, it makes it easier to know the differences between those locations. I want you to clear your mind and not think about COVID at this moment, because we're talking about when you're actually out there enjoying those vacations and cruising around, walking around land, laying on the beach. Those times are coming. Those times are coming. Okay? That's what everyone needs to think about right now. Clear your mind of COVID, just woosah it, and think. When vacation comes, I'm going to have to decide, am I gonna cruise this time? Am I gonna go by land? What do I prefer? What's most expensive to me? What's the most exciting to me? Which location has more entertainment, more excursions? Which destination mode has a beach, a spa, and which is most expensive? Is the spa more expensive on a cruise? Is the spa more expensive for your land destination? Those are things to consider, especially us ladies, because we love spa, we love massages. So those are things to think about. Until next time, hashtag replay, forward to friends. Make sure you like my new fan Facebook page, Annette Hammond, Entrepreneur, and you'll get invites to my YouTube page as well. I love conversing with my fellow travelers, with my friends, and with my family. Travel is life. And remember, travel smarter, not harder. Earn more when you're traveling. Save more. And also know that you can travel more. Hashtag Annette Hammond. Go to my Facebook page, my fan Facebook page, where I'm conducting this Facebook Live. It's currently under construction and being worked. It's fairly new, but like my page, it's another page that I have, but this is my fan page where you will get a lot of information about travel, about updates with travel. It'll be more intense, more informative than some of my other pages because this is my fan page. And like I said, stay tuned for YouTube videos. They are coming. I bid all of you a good day and know that travel is life. Thanks for joining me today. And remember to hashtag replay if you go on later on, or if you send to friends, have them hashtag replay and let me know that they're catching a video later. I'll make sure I'll send responses as well. I love communicating with my travel partners.